I'll put one guest in first anyway.
Okay.
I'll put one guest in first anyway.
Hello?
It's James Garrettson.
Hi.
How's it going?
You're breaking up a little
what's
bit.
going on over there? I hear y'all scamming all kinds of money from Joe.
It's James Garrettson.
Scamming
I hear
money?
y'all are robbing
No.
them blind. Why'd you get all that money before you were power of attorney, like that $40,000? Where'd that all go to?
Well,
Where'd that $40,000 go?
I run Joe's store, so a lot of that money went towards merchandise.
And how about the catfishing of Seth? You know that guy's not real.
I don't know. I mean, he's a real person. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, he's a real person, but he's catfishing, and you know he's catfishing, and y'all are allowing it. Everybody around Joe's sabotaging while you guys constantly bash us online.
Well, I'm not bashing anyone. I don't run his social media, so.
Oh, you don't? Oh, you and Amy Filati run it, I hear.
I haven't run it since last year, so.
So you're not on Free Joe Exotic USA and all those sites?
I run his website and his store.
Yeah,
and
you guys and Phillips basically ruined any chance of Joe getting out of prison. You know that, right?
Well, I didn't do anything. All I do is support Joe for his needs, so that's my job.
So how about the drug dealing in prison? Do you have anything to do with that? Why would Francisco Hernandez make these allegations, an attorney?
I don't know. I mean, he got fired, and so that could be sour grapes, but I'm not aware of anything like that happening. And I manage Joe's money, so I would know. I mean, I don't know what happened before me, but I've been power of attorney now since December of 21, and I know that hasn't happened. So that's all I can speak about.
And you guys constantly bash people online, as myself. Do you know Joe shot those healthy 5 tigers? Those are killed. Do you know Joe asked everybody and their mother to kill Carol Baskin? And do you know that lawyer stole phones from me and he intimidated witnesses and those affidavits aren't worth the paper they're written on? Why don't you guys tell Joe the truth? Those affidavits are worthless.
I can't speak to that. I'm not an attorney. I don't know anything about the affidavits.
You don't? And how about all that Tiger King money that he funneled through his publishing company? Do you know anything about that?
No, I think you need to speak to John Phillips about that.
Yeah, you know John Phillips is a snake. You know it. Joe should know it, but you guys are sheltering Joe. The guy had a chance to get out help from the witnesses until all you guys that are handling the social media, all y'all do is fucking bash everybody. You bash the president, you bash the judge, you put up stupid ass posts. You've ruined all his credibility. I mean, I don't understand what you guys are doing to help Joe.
Well, for one thing, I don't know what you mean by you guys, but I don't run his social media, and all the posts everything that's posted comes from Joe himself. Everything. So
why don't you put the post? Why don't you put the post from Joe when you post stuff on social media so we know where it's coming from? And who the hell is Amy Filati? Like, she has that building company down there. Why does she want to be involved in this stuff? Like, why? It's all motives.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to expose Seth by the end of the week. I'm going to expose that because all these people taking money from a guy in prison, that's pretty fucking pathetic. That's pathetic. Taking money from a guy in prison, supporting these boyfriends that aren't even his boyfriend. And Seth had drug problems in the past. He's still trying to bang his baby mom. I mean, there's a lot going on here. And you guys have not been honest with Joe at all. Not that I like Joe, but seeing all these people on the outside take advantage of him, it's bullshit.
Well, I don't get paid, and none of us.
Then why do you do it? You don't know the real Joe. You don't know the real Joe. You don't know the type of person he is.
Because he needs somebody to support him when he's in
But
prison.
y'all are sabotaging the guy. Y'all are sabotaging him.
Not me.
How are you
So
not? Anybody that's putting shit on social media for Joe is sabotaging them. You see the likes? Y'all don't get any support now, hardly any, because y'all have ruined it. Y'all have ruined any chance, and that lawyer ruined this whole Tiger King thing that could help anybody. Fake affidavits, stupid notaries. I mean, it's all a shit show. And Tiger King 4, which is going to come out soon, is going to expose the real truth. And I swear, if y'all put any more bashing shit on me on social media, I'm coming for everybody. And let me just tell you, I'm going to come for everybody legally. And that's all I got to say. Hey, Maurice, thanks for having me. Have a great day, brother.
you
All
do
right.
that.
All right, James. Jeepers.
That should have been one of my caveats at the beginning.
Yeah. I
will not speak to. Sorry, will not.
James.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know he was there, but the link is in the. Me and James are friends on Facebook, so obviously you've seen the link there, and
he's
I'm
not
actually,
my friend. He actually has me blocked.
Oh, okay.
So let me speak to that. So
yeah,
all that shit he was spewing there.
When he says,
you guys, that is not me. So I don't know who he's referring to. All I can say is that every post on Joe's social media comes from him. It either isn't a letter. When he was in solitary, it was a letter, which we post the proof of that, an email, or it comes over the phone. And I did run his social media for about 6 months. I have not done that since like last November. So I don't really have time for it since I'm his power of attorney and I handle a lot of other things for him. Seth is a real person. I've known him ever since the very beginning. I talked to Seth before Joe did. He was in the Bachelor King contest. So I've known him since July of 21. July of 21. Talked to him on the phone. It's Joe's choice. It's Joe's choice how he wants to spend his money. It's Joe's choice who he wants to be with, and it's Joe's choice who he has on his team. So, I wouldn't give that guy's accusations too much credit because he's pretty much just going by a lot of rumors and things that people say on the internet. It's a lot of sour grapes from a lot of people, I'm sure. A lot of people got fired by Joe because he didn't feel like he wasn't happy with what they were doing, including his last attorney, Francisco, and his last power of attorney, and one of his other attorneys. And there've been, but as far as taking advantage of Joe, we don't get paid. So I don't know where he thinks that we're taking advantage of Joe because that's not true.
There's another guy, a familiar face here I can see backstage. You said you've talked to him before. I'll bring him in here.
Who?
Tim. You want to talk to Tim?
These are the people that just want to argue with me.
Hello, Tim. I've had Tim on twice. Tim's cool.
I know Tim. Hi, Tim.
Hello, Maurice. How the hell you doing, Amy?
I'm not Amy. I'm Tammy.
Well, you're all the same. All you fake ass people are the same to me. So,
what's fake about me, Tim? Tell me.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm as honest and real and authentic as you can be.
Okay, I've got to go along with what James said. Number one,
hide.
why do you do what you do when you've never even met Joe?
Well, you know what? The reason I found out about him, like everybody else, I watched Tiger King.
Oh, well, so you believe a Netflix show? You need me to send you some videos to show you the real Joe?
No, I watched the show, and then I started watching all his old YouTube videos and all his presidential speeches and all his, all that. And there's a ton of it out there.
And where do you think Joe's going to get support to run for president? It takes money to do that. He don't have GW Exotic Animal Park to scam the money from this time.
Well, there's a lot of reasons for running. It's not just to win. It's to bring about changes in the criminal justice system and to expose a lot of the corruption as well and bring attention to his case. So.
Yeah, why won't you all tell Joe the real truth like James was saying? John Phillips has already screwed up his case so damn bad. There ain't no lawyer in the damn world that's going to be able to help him now. None of those affidavits are worth the paper they're written on.
I'm not an attorney, so I can't speak to that. I don't know. I mean, I'm just power of attorney. It's different. I'm not an attorney, so I'm not authorized to talk about that.
Well, you're not an attorney, but hell, you're pretty much, you run Joe's life, at least you claim to. Like I said, I've always been a Joe supporter for the most part, but I will not agree with this shit that, oh, Joe's 100% innocent. I've seen John Rinke and all them go on different platforms saying, oh, Joe's nobody on this fucking planet is 100% innocent. So
Well, when
for
we
them
say
to do a
innocent, we don't
definitive
mean
like that,
we don't mean innocent like he's a baby kitten. We mean he's innocent like he's innocent because he should not have been convicted of the charges he was convicted of, and he shouldn't have got the sentence that he got. That's what we mean.
So in other words, you just going off of the evidence that you've seen or heard, because I've seen a lot more evidence than you ever fucking imagine. Whether it's Joe trying to get people to kill Carol Baskins or whatever, all kinds of different stuff. I've seen videos of how sick and perverted and a control freak he was and everything else. Like I said earlier, you want me to send you some personal damn videos and let you see exactly what you're fucking supporting?
First of all, I have all of Joe's hard drives and I have all those videos. I have everything. So
oh well, then you're
nothing surprises me. You can't shock me. So.
Then you're a piece of shit. It's that simple. If you're honoring it and you're going to stand up and vouch for, like I said, I was always a Joe supporter. Joe to me was always the number one most intelligent person in the animal industry. I had the utmost respect for Joe. But when Joe flipped and flopped and everything else, and screwed us all over with this cooperation with the Tiger King bullshit, it fucked my whole world up. It fucked my life up, all because of Joe. If Joe wouldn't have attacked Carol Baskins and he wouldn't have done this shit, none of this crap would have ever happened. So I don't hold nothing against Joe. I wish Joe the best, but I'm not going to sit there and claim, I can show where he's a pedophile. I can show where he's a control freak. I can show it. I don't want to have to do it. But if y'all keep fucking pissing us off and you're going to keep damn protecting this and keep standing up for it and everything else, you damn right. I have nothing to lose. So it don't fucking matter to me. Now, excuse me, Maurice. I guess all your viewers out there need to know Tim Stark's favorite word is fuck. So
yeah,
Tim, I think you're complaining to the wrong person, because you, just like James, you guys and you all, who are you talking about? Because I'm not doing any of those things. I don't run his social media. I'm not.
You run his social media. You run his life. You have since he's been put in jail. You go to Oklahoma and you stand up at his. How many people did you have when you went there? What, you and one other person for his recent hearing? Damn, you're all packing in the fucking numbers, ain't you?
Because it was sabotage.
Because you all have sabotaged his entire damn case. Everything about it. Somebody needs to inform Joe of the truth. You, John Phillip, and anybody affiliated with John Phillip. John Phillips is an illegal piece of shit that thinks he has the right to do all kinds of different stuff. He thinks Florida is an all-party consent state to audio recording. He has audio recorded me illegally. He posted it on YouTube. These are the type of people that just you alone, you're standing there, you're on their team. So you can go to hell, Tammy. I've dealt with you for the last couple of years. Like I said, me and you used to talk. We used to be friends until you showed me the real Tammy.
Okay. I didn't really hear any evidence against me because I'm not affiliated with John Phillips. I'm not a lawyer.
Well, hold on.
I don't work for him.
Well, hold on. Let's get Maurice to go back and we can redo this and give me time. I wasn't aware of this shit going on today until just a little while ago. I can go back through our text threads and all kinds of stuff. You want me to burn your ass? I can burn your ass. So don't fuck with me.
I'm not fucking with anybody, Tim. I just don't know why you have to come on a show and yell at me. I'm on here to talk about Joe's evidence and about his case, basically.
Like I said, why don't you explain how much money Joe scammed from GW Park when he ran for governor and president the first time? How much money was he stealing from the animals? That's what that money was made for at that fucking park. It was made for the animal, not for some flamer to get up and fucking run for president and damn all that shit.
I can't speak to that. That was way before my time. So
yeah, because you don't know the real Joe. You know nothing about Joe. You've never met him in your life. You've seen him one time walking in and out of the fucking courtroom, and that's it. You know nothing about him. It's people like you that try to stir up the shit because you're a bored-ass fucking housewife and you're scamming Joe out of money. Just like James said, you and John Phillips and all of them are doing nothing. Answer the question James asked. Where's that $40,000 you took? We've got proof that it went to you. was actually $30,000 or $39,950.
Well, first of all, that was
So
a confidential document, so I don't know who illegally leaked that.
it don't matter who illegally leaked it. The truth is the truth, bitch. It don't matter who the hell fucking leaked it.
What's the truth? That I got payments periodically to buy store merchandise. So what?
Oh, so what? And then what
Yeah.
about Seth? How do you and Seth know each other?
Because we had a Bachelor King contest and he entered it.
Oh, you didn't know anybody from Seth's family or anybody before that, did you?
No. He
Oh,
lives in
wait.
Arkansas. I live in Indiana.
Let's just wait and see what we've got here, Tammy. Let's wait, because me and James.
I'd be really interested to see this because.
Oh yeah, we're getting ready to blast out the truth. So wait until
I want to see it. I want to see it because I've never met Seth ever.
I bet it'll shut your fucking mouth real quick. I can promise you that.
No, it won't, because I don't know Seth personally. I've never met him. I mean, I've talked to him since the contest, but
didn't say you did, Seth. You know somebody with Seth. So
No,
wait until you see what we've got. Wait
Somebody
until you
with
see.
Seth.
You know, because we're not going to post bullshit. We're going to post fact. Because all we've been asking, like me and James,
I don't
even
know
Jeff
Seth's
Lowe
family.
and all them, the only thing we've been asking ever since Tiger King, we're asking for the truth. It's time to expose you rotten pieces of shit.
And you're going to make a fool out of yourself. And I can't wait to see this because I do not know Seth or his family. Never have. So,
Guys, this is all kind of like this show was supposed to end like 15 minutes ago, but it's kind of fucking all over the place. And
I want to see this fake evidence that he has.
do you guys? Okay. Let's talk here now, right? And we wrap this up. Do you guys want to come on and talk and have a debate, like organized, and just talk this thing through? No,
I did not come on here to debate James and Tim. I came on here to talk about Joe.
No, that was quite surprising to me.
I should have told you up front. I'm very disappointed in this show because of that.
Why? Because you're getting exposed, Tammy? Is that why you're
because
very
that's
disappointed?
not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about Joe.
Why don't you want to come on and actually have a real debate like
I did? I told you I don't know Seth, and money was for store merchandise, and that's the truth.
Do you want to come back on here with me and James and debate your bullshit? Let's hear it.
There's
why
no
not?
point in debating it.
Why not? What
because
are you
there's
fucking
nothing
scared
to debate.
of?
I told you the
what
truth
are you
already.
scared of?
I'm not afraid.
Yeah, then why won't you come back
I'm
on?
fucking
Come
fearless,
on, everybody's wanting to see it.
motherfucker. I am fearless.
You people have fucked with me long enough. All of y'all. Let's see if you can handle the truth. You don't want to come on here because you don't want to have the truth exposed. We're going to expose it anyway, so you may as well come on here and try to.
I don't want to come on because it's nonsense. That's why I don't want to come on. It's a waste of my time. It's nonsense.
Like I said, tell all them viewers how you know Joe. How many times you've met Joe? How many times have you sit down and held his hand and talked to him in person? That's how many. And when it comes to that many, I got that many.
That's because of COVID. That's because of COVID.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap this thing up because it's just a bit all over the place. And look, thanks to you both for coming on, and we'll be in contact anyway, all of us.
Thanks, Maurice. Appreciate it, brother.
Thanks. No problem, guys.